was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to the Premier League show. This is the transfers so far. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having a great day. But yeah, as you know for previous shows, this is regarding all the transfers that have happened, confirmed transfers. None of this, here we go, rubbish. This is confirmed transfers. And before we go into them, one by one and who's been released and where they've gone since, because that is what I do here. I keep you up to date with any players that you may have been upset that have left on a free and have left. I will let you know where they have gone because that's what I do. So yeah, we'll get into that. Also, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about a little bit about how much the Premier League have spent and how much they've had incoming so far as well. This is not 100% accurate due to the fact there's a lot of undisclosed fees. So that means that the Premier League are not notified. So the clubs know, but it will be within their balance sheets, the team's balance sheets, when it is required for FFP. So, but the transfer fee will still be not known by everybody. It will just be known by who needs to know. That's how undisclosed fees work. Right, so this is the Premier League's club's expenditure so far this window. £1.29 billion has been spent by every club in the Premier League, and an income of 709.55 million has been brought in through sales. Will be revealed when it's revealed. That is all I can say. Yeah, that's all I can say. It will be revealed when it's revealed. Right, let's get on with it. So we're going to start with the Arsenal. Was meant to be joined by Moss because Moss was meant to come on to rate the windows, so we might have to leave that for another show. Right, we're going to talk about incoming. So far, Havertz has come in for £60.1 million, Timber for £34.4 million, and Declan Rice for just over £100 million. Arsenal have outlaid £194.7 million. They have brought in £30.7 million. By doing this, Nicola Mola has gone to St. Gallen, undisclosed fee. Zach Orr has been released. He is meant to be joining Southampton. It still hasn't been confirmed yet. So currently, he is still a free agent. Joel Idaho has been released. He has joined Heerenveen. George Lewis released. Maitland-Niles has been released. Meant to be close to joining Lyon. Absolute incredible agent he's got there. Matt Smith has been released. He has joined Wigan. Tom Smith has been released. He has joined Colchester. Khalil Green has been released. He has joined Colchester as well. Kovacic has been released. No club as of yet. Kwamina, no club as of yet. Matthias Roberts, no club as of yet. We sold Ogungbo to Barrow, undisclosed fee. Pablo Mari has been sold to Monza for £4.2 million. Granit Xhaka has been sold for £21.5 million to Leverkusen. We have had free loans, which is Mauro Bandera has joined Colchester on loan. Billy Vigar has joined Eastbourne on loan, and Glaxzik has joined Slough Town on loan. We've obviously had some other sales recently. Ben Cottrell has signed for NS Mura. That is a club in Slovenia. That is an undisclosed fee. Austin Trusty has signed for Sheffield United for £5 million. And Mika Birev has joined Motherwell on loan. Let's just check the comments. Make sure Arsenal 8 out of 10, says Colm. Fair enough. I did that on the show the other day. That was about what the Arsenal fans were saying was about an 8 out of 10 as well. So you're with the Arsenal fan base as well. Aston Villa, they have spent £75.8 million, bought in nothing, but they have got undisclosed fees there. So they have bought in something. It's probably just not a lot. Tillemans has signed for free from Leicester. Pau Torres has signed from Villarreal for £28.2 million. And Diaby has signed for £47.6 million from Leverkusen. Ashley Young has been released. He has since joined Everton. Kane Kessler Hayden has signed on loan to Plymouth. Nakamba has joined Luton for an undisclosed fee. We've got Morgan Sanson. He has joined on loan to Nice. Louis Barry has joined on loan to Stockport. Wesley has joined Stoke for an undisclosed fee. And Finn Azaz has also joined Plymouth on loan. So Aston Villa, not too bad. My issue with Villa is they don't seem any stronger at the back, says Colm. I kind of agree, apart from Pau Torres. Is not a bad signing. However, there is still 4 weeks to go. There is going to be a lot happening. There are deals that have been agreed, just haven't been released so far in the media. So there's so much still happening right now. At the moment, I would say every sporting director, every technical director, every manager, currently their phones are non-stop right now. It is absolutely mad. So yeah, absolutely crazy at the moment. And there will be more sales. There will be more incomings as well. Let's move on to Bournemouth. They have spent £50.3 million so far. They have brought in Hamed Traore from Sassuolo for £21.9 million. Favour has joined for £12.9 million. We'll get onto him again shortly. Kirkez has signed from AZ Alkmaar for £15.5 million. And Ondele Radu has joined on loan from Inter. Outgoings, they haven't brought any money in, apart from a couple of undisclosed, so they have brought some money in. Again, it's just not a lot. Jefferson Lerma has been released, has since joined Palace. Jack Stacey has been released. He has joined Norwich. Junior Stanislas has been released, no club as of yet. Will Dennis, loan to Kilmarnock. Ben Pearson has signed to Stoke for an undisclosed fee. Favour, the guy that they brought in, has since joined Lorient on loan. You've got Siriki Dembele. He has joined Birmingham for an undisclosed fee. And Mark Travers has signed on loan to Stoke. And finally, Chris Francis has joined Crystal Palace on a free. He is a 20-year-old centre-back, for anyone who has no idea who he is. Let's move on to Brentford. Let's see if Colm has rated Brentford's, not Bournemouth's even. So we'll get on to hopefully Bournemouth's, see what he rated that one. Brentford incomings. They have spent £56 million so far. They have brought in Mark Flecken from Freiburg for £11.1 million. Ethan Brierley, Rochdale, undisclosed fee. Kevin Sade, Freiburg, £21.3 million. Romeo Beckham from Inter Miami, even. Again, undisclosed fee. I'm not 100% sure if that could have been free, to be fair. Jisoo Kim has joined from Seongnam. That is a fee for 500,000. I found that out today. Nathan Collins, £23.1 million from Wolves. You've got we've got a couple of others here. Irion Sabile has joined undisclosed fee from Oxford. And finally, incomings, you've got Ethan Laidlaw from Hibs, undisclosed fee. As for outgoings, they have brought in £5.65 million so far. By doing this, Pontus Jansson has joined Malmo, undisclosed fee. Samon Godos released, no club. Tariq Fozu released, no club. Joel Valencia released. He has joined Zaglibli, which is a Polish team. You've got Daniel Oegoke has joined Bradford on loan. Finn Stevens on loan to Oxford. You've got Ryan Trevitt on loan to Exeter. You've got Halil Dervisoglu has joined Galatasaray. That was for £450,000. Mads Bidstrup has joined RB Salzburg for £5.2 million. Then you've got Matt Cox has joined Bristol Rovers on loan. Tristan Kramer has joined Bristol Rovers on loan as well. Paris Magoma has joined Bolton on loan. Ben Winterbottom has joined Welling United on loan. And Aaron Presley has joined Stevenage for an undisclosed fee. Bournemouth is a 5 out of 10. Thank you very much, Carl. Brentford is also a 5 out of 10. Let's move on to Brighton. Now, Brighton have actually done quite good business, if I'm honest. Right, so they have spent £61.1 million, but get ready for how much they bought in. Mahmoud Dahoud has joined for free from Dortmund. João Pedro has joined from Watford for £29.2 million. James Milner has signed from Liverpool for free. Bart Verbruggen has joined from Anderlecht for £17.2 million. Igor Julio has joined from Fiorentina for £14.7 million. And Jacob Slater has joined from Preston for an undisclosed fee. Incomings, they have actually managed to recoup £57.1 million. That's incredible business by Brighton. Alexis McAllister has been sold to Liverpool for £35.8 million. Antef Sunugu has joined Feyenoord for free. James Beadle has joined on loan to Oxford. Abdallah Sima has joined Rangers on loan. You've got Kozlowski has joined Vitesse Arnhem on loan. You've got Reda Kadra has joined Reims for £1.6 million. Jeremy Sarmiento has joined West Bromwich Albion on loan. Mark Leonard has joined Northampton on loan. Carl Rushworth has joined Swansea on loan. Ed Turns has joined Leyton Orient on loan. Dennis Undav has joined Stuttgart on loan. And recently they have just sold Robert Sanchez for £19.7 million to Chelsea. So Brighton, absolutely incredible business what they've done there. I'm saying it's a 7 out of 10. To be honest, yeah, it's definitely up there. It's probably one of the best windows I've seen so far. Burnley. Let's move on to Burnley. They have spent £53.1 million so far. They have brought in Jordan Bayer from Mönchengladbach for £12.8 million. Dara O'Shea for £6.7 million from West Brom. Lawrence Figaro has joined Leyton Orient for free. Amdouni Sebi has joined. I've done that wrong, haven't I? Zeki Abdouni. Sorry, got the wrong way. I've got it the wrong way around on my piece of paper. That's what it is. From Brazil, from £16 million. James Trafford has joined from Man City for £15 million. Nathan Redmond has signed for free from Besiktas. You've got Luca Colli Osho has joined from Espanyol for £2.6 million. And Jakob Brun Larsen has joined from Hoffenheim on a loan. As for outgoings, they haven't brought any money in. Ashley Barnes has been released. He has joined Norwich, and Bailey Peacock Farrell has joined AGF Arles on loan. Colm saying here, Burnley to say they have come up is a decent window, 6 out of 10. I have to agree, they definitely haven't finished. Chelsea, this is going to take a long time, so get your pillows, get your blankets, because it's going to take a while. They have spent 180.4 million pounds. Incomings, Nkunku, Leipzig, 51.2 million pounds. Kendry Paez, undisclosed, he is joining officially in 2025. Gujon Richards has joined from Phoenix Academy, undisclosed fee. Nicholas Jackson joined from Villarreal for 31.8 million pounds. Alex Matos has joined from Norwich for free. Diego Moreira from Benfica for free. Ismail Samuel Smith joined from Everton for £4 million. Angelo Gabriel has joined from Santos for £12 million. Now, here comes the fun one. Right, I'm going to get it on the here now. Leslie Ugo Chukwu. He has joined from Rennes from £23.1 million. Axel Disasi has joined for £38.6 million from Monaco, and obviously Robert Sanchez has joined from Brighton for £19.7 million. Now, Chelsea incomings, I don't think they've got any undisclosed fees, no, but they have brought in 213.8 million pounds in transfer fees. They've saved a lot on wages as well. So N'Golo Conte has joined Al Ittihad on a free. Dujon Sterling has joined Rangers on a free. Bakayoko has been released, no club as of yet. Koulibaly has joined Al Hilal for £20 million. Kovacic has joined Man City for £24.9 million. Edward Mendy has joined Al Ali for £15.9 million. Kai Havertz has obviously joined Arsenal. Loftus-Cheek has joined Milan for £13.7 million. Charlie Webster has gone on loan to Heerenveen. Mason Mount has joined Man United for £55 million. Azpilicueta has joined Atletico Madrid for free. Baba Rahman has joined PAOK for free. David Fofana has joined Union Berlin on a loan. Dion Rankin has joined Exeter on a loan. Pulisic has been sold to AC Milan for £17.2 million. Ampadu has joined Leeds for £7 million. Amari Hutchinson has joined Ipswich on loan. And last but not least, Aubameyang has joined Marseille on a free. So that is Chelsea's. 3 out of 10, says Colm, for Chelsea. Yeah, it's not a great one, is it? Let's be honest. It's a bit of a mess, if I'm honest. But yeah, the amount that they've spent and the amount they've bought in is just crazy. Right, Crystal Palace. I know Crystal Palace are expecting a lot to happen. It will happen. It is the final month. So just be prepared, Palace. Jefferson Lerma has been brought in for free for Bournemouth. Chris Francis has been brought in from Bournemouth as well for free. And finally, Mark, what's his name? Franca. Matthias. That's it. Matthias Franca has joined from Flamengo for £17.1 million. That is exactly how much they have spent. They haven't brought any money in. They have got an undisclosed fee, but I guarantee it's a very small fee indeed. Outgoings, James MacArthur has been released but has now retired. He has announced that on Twitter. Luka Milovic has been released, no club. Jack Butland released, has joined Rangers. Rob Street has joined Cheltenham for an undisclosed fee. You've got Owen Goodman has joined Colchester on a loan. Kofi Balmer has joined Port Vale on a loan. Malachi Boateng has joined Dundee on loan. Wilfried Zaha has obviously out of contract, has since joined Galatasaray on a free. And Luke Plonge has joined Carlisle on loan. So that is Crystal Palace. Let's move on to Everton. Nkunku hurt, maybe at least it is in for Chelsea from Palace. Possible. It's possible. There's a lot of teams linked with Elise, so anything's possible with Elise, if I'm honest. Everton, let's move on to Everton. Incomings, they haven't spent a penny yet. Ashley Young has been brought in on a free from Aston Villa, and Danjuma has joined on loan from Villarreal. Incomings, they have brought in £11.6 million in fees. They've got no one disclosed, so that is pretty much what they've brought in so far. But Niels Nkuku has joined St Etienne for £1.7 million. Yeremina has been released. He has since joined Fiorentina. Andros Townsend has been released, no club. Asmir Begovic has been released. He has gone to QPR. Einar Iversen has been released, no club. Isaac Price has been released, Standard Liège now. Tom Davies been released, still no club. Harry Trier has joined Chesterfield on loan. Ellis Sims has joined Coventry for £5.9 million. As I said earlier, Ishmael Samuels Smith has joined Everton. No, joined Chelsea. I need to change that because I keep saying it every time I do it. Has joined Chelsea for £4 million. Lewis Warrington has joined Plymouth on loan, and Stanley Mills has joined Oxford on loan. Let's move on to Fulham. Let's just double check. 4 out of 10. So that was 4 out of 10 for Crystal Palace, 2 out of 10 for Everton. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Sims is a fantastic player. I'm surprised he hasn't made it at the Premier League level, to be honest. But it is what it is. It's mad. Let's move on to Fulham. So they have spent £25 million. They have brought in Raul Jimenez from Wolves for £5.5 million. And Calvin Bassey has been brought in from Ajax for £19.5 million. Outgoings, they've brought no money into the club as of yet. Joe Bryan has been released. He has since joined Millwall. Kieran Bowie has joined Northampton on loan. Cabano has joined, has been released. He has joined Al Jazeera. And finally, Luca Ashby Hammond has joined on loan to Crawley. So that's Fulham's. Let's move on to Liverpool. They have spent £95.9 million. They have brought in just 2 players, Alexis McAllister from Brighton for £35.8 million and Dominic Soboslai from RB Leipzig for £60.1 million. Outgoings, they have brought into the club £51.5 million. So they have released Firmino. He has joined Al Ali. Naby Keita has been released. He has joined Werder Bremen. James Milner was obviously released, signed for Brighton. Oxlade-Chamberlain was released. No club as of yet. Calvin Ramsey has joined Preston on loan. Harvey Davies has joined Crewe on loan. Reece Williams has joined Aberdeen on loan. Fabio Carvalho has joined RB Leipzig on loan. Owen Beck has joined Dundee on loan. I need to get this guy's first name. Sepp Vandenberg has joined Mainz on loan. Anderson Arroyo has joined FC Andorra on loan. James Balagazi has joined Wigan on loan. Dominic Corness has joined Verdun Sport on loan. Leighton Stewart has signed for Preston for an undisclosed fee. Jordan Henderson has been sold to Al Ettifaq for £12.1 million. Fabinho has signed for Al Ittihad for £39.4 million. And finally, Max Waltman has joined Oxford for an undisclosed fee. The signing of Raul makes it a 5 out of 10 for Fulham. Okay, they're talking about fantasy draft. Let's move on to Luton. Now, Luton have spent £11.3 million so far, and they have brought in pretty much nothing. There's been an undisclosed fee, but again, it's not going to be much. So, incomings, they have signed Ogbeni from Rotherham for free, Mads Anderson from Barnsley, undisclosed fee, Chong from Birmingham for £4 million, Nakamba, undisclosed fee from Aston Villa, Kabori, very good signing this one is, on loan from Man City, Ryan Giles from Wolves for £5.1 million. And finally, Thomas Kaminski from Blackburn for £2.2 million. Okay, players that have left Luton. Sonny Bradley was released. He has since signed for Derby. Henry Lansbury has been released. He has since retired. Harry Isted has been released. He has since joined Charlton. Jack Walton has been loaned out to Dundee United. Elliot Thorpe has joined Shrewsbury on loan. Carlos Mendes Gomez has joined Bolton for an undisclosed fee. And I'm going to have to get his name up. Fred Onyedinma has joined on loan to Rotherham. And Joe Taylor has joined Colchester on loan. So that is Luton. I don't think they've done enough, if I'm honest, Luton, but it is what it is. Man City, they have brought in two players. They have spent £102.1 million. Kovacic has been brought by. I've got the wrong teams down here. I don't know why. Has been brought by Chelsea for £24.9 million, and Gvardiol has been signed for £77.2 million from RB Leipzig. Outgoings, they have brought in £51.5 million in transfer fees, and there is no undisclosed. So that's right. Gundogan was obviously released. He has since joined Barcelona. Liam Delap has joined Hull on loan. She Childs has joined Southampton for £10.5 million. James Trafford has joined Burnley for £15 million. As I've just said, Kabori has joined Luton on loan. Josh Wilson-Esbrand has joined Reims on loan, and Riyad Mahrez has joined Al Ali for £26 million. So, not too bad, not too shabby, if I'm honest. But let's move on to Manchester United. They have spent £164.3 million. So far, they have brought in Mason Mount for £55 million, Onana for £45 million from Inter. Hoyland, or however you want to say his name, has been brought in from Atalanta for £64.3 million. Outgoings, they have only brought in £22.8 million in transfer fees so far. There is a couple of undisclosed, but again, they're not going to be a lot of money. Okay, so Ethan Galbraith has been released. He has since joined Leyton Orient. Phil Jones been released, no club. Tuanzebe been released, no club. Deshaun Bernard has been released. He has since joined Sheffield Wednesday, which will please Colm no end. Eric Hambry has been released, no club. Charlie Wellens released, no club. Manny Norket has been released. He has been signed by Nottingham Forest, but it's the youth Nottingham Forest, so that doesn't come up on their incomings. Zidane Iqbal has been sold to Utrecht for £859,000. Ethan Laird has been sold to Birmingham for £752,000. De Gea has been released, no club as of yet. Bjorn Hardley has joined Utrecht for free. Charlie Savage, undisclosed fee to Reading. Alex Telles has been signed by Al Nassr for £6.1 million. Antti Elanga has signed for Forest for £15.1 million. Will Fish has joined Hibs on loan, and Nathan Bishop has joined Sunderland for an undisclosed fee. Let's move on to Newcastle, shall we? Let's see if Colm has been rating any more. Not as of yet. Newcastle have spent £88.9 million. They have brought in Minte from Odense for £6 million. He has since signed for Feyenoord on loan. Sandro Tonali has signed from AC Milan for £50 million, and Harvey Barnes has been signed for £32.9 million from Leicester. Outgoings: Harry Barkley being released, no club. Niall Brookwell released, no club. Kieran Clark released, no club. Dan Langley released, no club. Matty Longstaff released, no club. Joe Oliver released, no club. Josh Stewart released, no club. Isaac Westendorf has been released. He has since signed for Larne FC, a Northern Irish club. Chris Wood has been sold to Nottingham Forest for £14.5 million. Matt Bonswell has signed on loan to Newport. Kel Watts has signed for Wigan on loan. Jamal Lewis has signed for Watford on loan. Carl Darlow has signed for Leeds for £346,000. And finally, Alan St. Maximin has joined Al Ali for £23.5 million. So a lot of outgoings again for Newcastle. Let's move on to Nottingham Forest. Right. They have spent £29.5 million so far. They have brought in Chris Wood for £14.5 million. Ola Aina has joined for free from Torino. Anthony Elanga has joined from Manchester United for £15 million. So that is where they have spent their money. Incomings, they have only brought in £5.1 million. There is a couple of undisclosed, but again, it's probably not a lot of money. Will Swan has joined Mansfield for an undisclosed fee. Jack Colback was released, no club. Jordan Smith released, now at Stockport. Andre Ayew released, no club. Cafu released, since signed for Rotherham. Jesse Lingard released, no club. Lyle Taylor released, no club. Riley Harbottle has been signed by Hibs for an undisclosed fee. Dale Taylor has joined Wickham on loan. Finn Back has joined Carlisle on... Finn Back has joined Carlisle on loan. Sam Surridge has joined Nashville for £5.1 million. Josh Bowler has joined Cardiff on loan. Brian Ojeda has joined Royal Salt Lake City for an undisclosed fee. Ollie Hammond has joined on loan to Cheltenham, and Richie Laria, I think that's how you say his name, has joined Vancouver Whitecaps on loan as well. Sheffield United, they've actually made profit so far, which is mad considering they're a new club. They have spent £9 million so far. They have brought in Anis Slimani from Bromby for an undisclosed fee. Larucci has joined from Troyel. There is a loan, as far as I'm aware. Benny Traore has signed from BK Häcken for £4 million, and Austin Trusty has joined from Arsenal for £5 million. They have brought in £14.6 million in transfer fees, and that's by selling one player. Jack O'Connell has been released, no club. Billy Sharp released, no club. Ender Stevens has been released. He has since signed for Stoke City. Kyron Gordon has been released, no club. We've got Harry Boyes. He's joined on loan to Wickham. Oliver Arblaster has joined on loan to Port Vale. And then finally, which is where they got their money, Iliman Ndiaye has joined Marseille for £14.6 million. Let's move on to Tottenham, shall we? They have spent £82.6 million. Kulusevski has been brought by Juventus, from Juventus for £25.6 million. And Vicario has been brought in for £17.2 million by Empoli. Madison, Leicester, £39.8 million. And Malinor Solomon has been signed on a free from Shakhtar Donetsk. Incomings, they have brought in just £10 million. Lucas Moura being released, Sao Paulo now. Jamie Bowden released, no club. Callum Cisse released, no club. Malachi Fagan Walcott released, no club. Rosh Yuan Mafurin has been released, no club. Marquez Moore released, no club. Romain Mundell has been released. He has been since signed for Standard Liège. And Harry Winks has been sold to Leicester for £10 million. West Ham. Okay, so they have brought in just one player, no fee whatsoever. Sean Moore from Cliftonville. Outgoings, obviously they have had an income of £102.3 million. Obviously for the most obvious reason. Arthur Masuaki has joined Besiktas for £1.7 million. Lanzini has been released. He has since signed for River Plate. Declan Rice obviously joined Arsenal. Christian Heggie has joined on loan to Stevenage. Freddie Potts has joined Wickham on loan. And finally, Kamari Swire has joined Crawley Town on loan. Now, get ready for the outgoings at Wolves. They have spent nothing. Tom King is the only signing they have made from Northampton. Yeah, outgoings, wow. Okay, let's start. Ruben Neves has joined Al Hilal for £46.9 million. Jeong Zhang Bin has joined Minnesota United for £2.1 million. Diego Costa released, no club. João Moutinho released, no club. Michael Agbola, I don't know, released, no club. Lee Harkin has been released. He has since signed for Coleraine. Jack Hodnett has been released, no club. Luke Matheson has been released. He has joined Bolton B team. Taylor Perry has been released. He has signed for Shrewsbury. Jack Scott has been released. He has signed for Linfield. Connor Cody has been sold to Leicester for £17.5 million. Nigel Longwish has joined Zurich on loan, as well as Theo Corbeanu, who's also joined the same club on loan. Nathan Collins was sold to Brentford for £23.1 million. Kawabi has been sold to Standard Liège for £1.3 million. Louis Molden has joined Rochdale on loan. Dion Sanderson has been sold to Birmingham for £1.9 million. Jackson Smith has been sold to Walsall for an undisclosed fee. Rueva has joined Stoke on loan. Chiquino has also joined Stoke on loan. Raul Jimenez has joined Fulham for £5.5 million. Lembikisa has joined Rotherham on loan. Oliver Tipton has joined Notts County on loan. Ryan Giles has been sold to Luton for £5.1 million. And finally, Sarkic has been sold to Millwall for £1.2 million. So, yeah, overall, a lot has happened and a lot will happen. That's just how the window will work. It's still 4 weeks left to go. So, yeah, it's absolutely madness. So, yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday to do the first Premier League preview, because obviously the Premier League kicks off Friday night. We have got 2 Premier League games we're covering this weekend as well. Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest, and also Chelsea versus Liverpool, which will be going out to... Each of them will be going out to 3 different channels. So on Saturday, you've got Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, which will go out on FTSN, go out to the Armory TV, because that's our sister channel, and also across the pond, Sports Talk, because that's our friends channel. On Sunday, we've got Chelsea versus Liverpool. That will be going out on FTSN. It will also be going out on Cop Talk, and it will also go out on our friends channel across the pond, Sports Talk, once again. I will be back tomorrow on the Armory, because that's where I also am. I'm an Arsenal host as well for the Arsenal news. I'll be back on Wednesday for the first preview of the season. So yeah, busy week. Appreciate everyone's company. Let me know in the comments who you think's had the best window so far. We will be rating it once it's all finished and concluded. So yeah, guys, have a great evening, have a great day, have a great morning, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Speak to you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.